morning, viewers. Back with me, Aneesa, Joenice, Putri on CNN News. The UK has thousands of people living in modern slavery, and in London, it's getting increasingly worse. The number of identified victims of modern slavery and human trafficking in London has risen more than tenfold in the space of 5 years, according to a new report which analyzes police data. Data from London's Metropolitan Police shows a 1.154% increase in the number of recognized victims of modern slavery, from 187 referrals in 2013 to 2,346 in 2018. More than 30% of the 5,103 people referred by the Home Office in 2017 for support were in London, nearly 3 times higher than any other region or country in the UK, according to a letter from the London Assembly's Police and Crime Committee. In October, the Local Government Association said that the number of council referrals of suspected child victims of modern slavery in England had risen by 807% between 2014 and 2018. London needs to have a more coherent strategy to tackle modern slavery and human trafficking, the London Assembly's Police and Crime Committee said in a letter to Deputy Mayor for Policing and Crime, Sophie Linden. Joenice, Desai, chair of the committee, said in a letter, the rise of modern slavery cases in London over the last 5 years shows that action is needed now. The letter recommends a specific strategy is developed for the capital to improve its response to the problem. It also recommends that the Home Office reforms the National Referral Mechanism, or NRM, which is a process set up by the government to identify and support victims of trafficking. Lord Rand, Senior Police and Researcher Office at Every Child Protected Against Trafficking, told CNN News that, despite a rising number of victims being identified, funding has not yet increased. Durand said, austerity policies have weakened victim support and prevention work, leaving many destitute and vulnerable to further exploitation. Patrick Ryan, chief executive of Hestia, a charity which supports victims of modern slavery in London, told CNN that one challenge was to address failures in the training of frontline officers, which might put victims off going to the police. The Global Slavery Index for 2018 estimates there were about 136,000 people in the UK living in modern slavery on any given day in 2016. The Assembly's letters come just months after 39 Vietnamese people died in a lorry excess England in October.